Right now at 10, record heat recorded today, but a front headed this direction, bringing us cooler temperatures and a chance of rain for the weekend.
In this summer heat, should you wait until after dark to fuel up your car? We get the answers in tonight's Verify.
And chasing Olympic dreams from right here in Central Texas. The night heat starts now.
The sun beaming down, people going all about their business today in the midst of a record-breaking day, from heat to electrical usage to stay cool. Hi, everybody. I'm Mike Rush along with Albert Ramon. And Albert, we're talking about temperatures that exceeded 100 degrees today. And on top of that, to deal with that, the megawatts adding up.
Yeah, everyone trying to keep their house, their business cool. 68,000, at least nearly 68,000 megawatts according to ERCOT. So that's a lot of electrical usage, a record for June. And let me show you why all those ACs were humming. Triple digits everywhere, as hot as 106 in Llano, 104. That's that new record here in Austin for the day. Temperatures still in the low 90s in many locations. But here's what we're tracking. A front in North Texas headed this direction. Will be here tomorrow with a chance of showers and cooler temperatures. We'll go from triple digits to upper 80s and low 90s for the weekend. And the good news is those rain chances linger into next week. Your full forecast will show you just how much rain we could see over the weekend coming up.
All right, thanks, Albert. Breaking tonight, the body of a swimmer who disappeared at McKinney Falls this afternoon has been recovered. The Austin Fire Department was called around 6:30 for reports of a missing swimmer. Few details are being released tonight, but we do know the swimmer is a man. The police department is handling the investigation.
An update now in the case of the puppy left in a hot car in Manor over the weekend. A new petition has been started to make sure that dog isn't returned to her owner. The Night Beat's Tina Shively spoke with the author of that petition. She joins us now in the newsroom. Tina?
Well, Quita, right now the Change.org petition has 1,464 supporters. Posted by the Friends of Annabelle, it asks the court to let her remain in the care of the Austin Animal Center until a judge reaches a verdict in her owner's criminal animal cruelty case. Now, the Manor Municipal Court decided on Thursday that this man, 20-year-old Chandler Bullen, can keep Annabelle if he pays a fee to Austin Animal Center and appears in court in 30 days with a report providing proof that the dog has been taken to a veterinarian. At last check, Annabelle was still at the Austin Animal Center tonight. You may remember officers rescued Annabelle on Saturday after police say that Bullen left her locked inside that car in a Walmart parking lot in 99-degree temperatures. Take a look at the video here of her rescue. Bullen told police he, quote, didn't want to waste gas, and that's why he left her in the car. Police tell me if he is convicted, Bullen would have to pay a $4,000 fine and or serve up to a year in jail. His court date has not yet been set. In the newsroom, Tina Shively, KVUE News Night Beat.
Thanks, Tina. And there are a few symptoms to look out for if your pet is getting too hot. Pay attention to whether your dog is breathing or panting rapidly. And one of the best indicators of overheating, check out their gums. They should be pink. If they're pale, your dog is overheated. Also check for excessive drooling or if your dog's tongue curls into a bell shape.
The Texas Rangers' investigation into the Greg Kelly case is almost complete. The Rangers have been looking into whether Kelly's friend, Jonathan McCarty, may have been responsible for assaulting a 4-year-old boy instead of Kelly. Kelly is serving a 25-year sentence for his 2014 conviction in that case. The investigation report will determine what's next in the Kelly case as his attorneys work to get his conviction overturned. McCarty is in jail on a probation violation for unrelated drug charges.
Ahead of a hearing next week over SB 4, the Department of Justice is standing behind Texas over that law. Austin, along with other Texas cities, are suing the state over the sanctuary cities issue, which requires elected officials to honor ICE detainers and establishes criminal penalties for those who don't. It also protects law enforcement officers who ask people they've legally detained about their immigration status. Monday, there's a hearing in San Antonio in the lawsuit filed by the cities against the state. Then Thursday, an Austin judge will hear arguments in the preemptive lawsuit the state filed against Austin and Travis County leaders seeking to have the law declared constitutional. California state employees are banned from coming to Texas for work trips because of Texas' new adoption law. It allows agencies to deny parents based on religious beliefs. The California Attorney General calls that discriminatory. Governor Abbott fired back today saying California can stop state employees from coming, but it can't stop all the businesses relocating to Texas.
Meantime, in Mississippi, controversy over a law that would allow business owners who cite religious beliefs to deny services to same-sex couples. A federal appeals court upholding the state's right to enforce that law, reversing a judge's previous decision. Opponents say it endorses bigotry, and they are promising to fight back.
We're going to ask the whole court to listen and take another crack at it, and after that we'd have the opportunity to go to the Supreme Court.
The law will not go into effect until there is time for an appeal. Legal experts say if upheld, the Mississippi law would be the broadest of its kind enacted by any state.
We're still a few years away from the next Summer Olympics, but that hasn't stopped BMX riders in Central Texas from chasing after their dreams. The Night Beat's Michael Perchik has that story.
Well, Friday is National Olympic Day, and there's no better place to spend it here than Travis County BMX Park.
From novices to national competitors, Friday night, everyone hit the track trying to help grow a sport, like 13-year-old Christian Dyke, who had a helping hand with his start 5 years ago.
It was Christmas, and from Santa, I got a BMX bike, and I was like, oh, whoa, what is this? It's a cool bike.
Thanks to St. Nick, Dyke had a bike, but when a nearby track closed, he was forced to travel to San Antonio to practice.
Once this track was built, I started coming here and racing a lot more often.
His hard work paying off. Dyke has competed in events in Tennessee, Louisiana, New Mexico, and all throughout the state. On the other end of the spectrum, Logan Crawford first got into the sport when he was a teen, but took off nearly 30 years before deciding to hop back on.
I came out to the track and I've always loved BMX. It's a great way to get fit. And I came out and I was just going to practice.
That's when a fellow rider asked his age. At the time, he was 42.
Like, well, you're in one of the most competitive classes in all of BMX. So I started racing here.
Now 51, Crawford is still hooked, and he's encouraged that younger riders are getting involved, because one day it could be a rider here, a rider just like Christian in the Olympics.
That's one of my biggest goals, to just go out to the Olympics and compete for my country.
From the dirt track to the world stage, one jump at a time. In Pflugerville, I'm Michael Perchik, KVUE News Night Beat.
BMX became an Olympic sport in 2008 during the Beijing Olympics.